Okay, so this is an old one called Merlin's Revenge that was built in Shockwave, which is not exactly the same as Flash, but it's still made by Adobe, and it's still a browser game, so I'm still going to count it. Because the game is so old and based on Shockwave, which isn't really used anymore, it's quite buggy. So the only browser I've got to work on is Internet Explorer 11, and even then it doesn't work properly. So when you get to the start screen, I find that you have to right click, and sometimes even that doesn't work, so I'm just going to reload it and hopefully it'll work again. So when you get to the thing, you have to right click once, and then it'll allow you to click on the start. So I don't really know why that is, but yeah, it's unfortunately quite buggy. So arrow keys to move. I'll show you what the sound is like, but I'll turn that down a little bit. Okay. So the little signs are quite good because they tell you what the next enemy is going to be. So there's kind of a priority list for screens with more than one kind of different enemy. But this tells me that there's going to be goblins on the next screen. So I'm just going to sort of go through and deal with that, because goblins are one of the easier enemies to deal with. And that little house, you can see that more of the goblins eventually come out. So you've got to destroy the little house as soon as you can. Really, you've got to prioritise doing that. So you can see the whole point of the game. You just sort of go through to the next screen and destroy everything on the screen to win. So you click to create the sort of energy bubble, and then you can fire it by releasing the mouse. So that's sort of how it works. Let's go on to the next screen, and yeah, there's a lot of goblin huts here, so that I'm going to have to quickly destroy. And you can see if you don't destroy them, then loads of goblins come out, so that's not too good. Potions make you stronger, so they give you like stats updates, and they also have a small healing effect as well, which is quite nice. Okay, so I'm just going to go through to the next screen. Now this bit can be quite tedious, just have to destroy them all. It does get more difficult as you go through, and obviously some screens have more than one type of enemy on. There we go, I think that's it. Just going to get the power up. Quick blast, so presumably that makes it so I can power my energy ball up faster. Bats slightly more difficult than goblins anyway. I'm gonna have to destroy these, otherwise I'm gonna die. There's one more. Bats are horrible. They take ages to kill the little things that they come out of, little trees. Okay, there we go. Faster charge. So I've got a choice between more bats or the rock golem type things, which are even worse than bats. So I suppose I'm just going to heal up first. Health kit. Actually, I can go through here and do more goblins, which are quite a bit easier than bats or rock golems. Not that this is particularly easy. Just knock them all out. Okay, get the power up. More bats, and also goblins, great. Kill the tree. There we go. Let's knock these bats out. Oh yeah, you only get one life, just to make that clear. A bit of everything here. Unfortunately, you don't get a map, so it's difficult to know exactly. Rocks. I'm a bit reluctant to try any rock screens so early on, because the rocks are very difficult. The alternative is bats, which I don't really want to try either. Oh my god, this is horrible. I've just got to kill things that are close to me, otherwise I'm going to die. Oh my god. Fortunately, I don't have much choice, because otherwise they'll just kill me. I'm running out of health already. I don't have any healing kits. So this is the problem. I mean, I don't have really much choice about what to do. More bats, which is presumably going to be even worse because levels get harder. Or I can go through some of these rock screens, which are probably going to be bad as well. I think what I'll try and do, maybe I'll go through here. Oh, there's at least there's a potion here which has the partial healing properties, so I can heal up a little bit. Which is good. Kill these bats as well. Yeah. So I'm nearly fully healed now. More bats. Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh, goblins. That's slightly better. There we go. Let's see what's through here. Oh my god. That is rocks. Rock golems. Yeah, and let me tell you, if those rocks hit you, you do a lot of damage. Those are the rock golems. But I'm getting more powerful now, so it's not as bad as it used to be. Let's try some of the screens. Try to go back towards the beginning and maybe go up. See what there is up here. Just 2 rock golems. Let's see what else is there. I don't want to go too far up that way because I think actually that way is towards the end, and I think you need to get more powered up before you go in that direction. I know there's the health up there just in case I need it. I'm going to try and do a complete walkthrough, but if I die then I might give up. Is there anything else I haven't been through? I might have to go through some more of these bats things. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if the game freezes, then right click and that should sort it out. Oh, this is rocks as well. Don't have much leeway, movability here. Speed up, makes you so you can move a bit faster. Oh my god. But since you're a lot more powerful, it's not so bad. Ah, damn it. Okay. I've done most of the screens now. And once I finish most of these screens, I'll go back to the start and complete the game, I think. So you don't have to technically do any of these screens, but I mean, it's useful to get the power-ups. Are any of these that I haven't done yet? Let's have a look. No. I think I've done most of them now. Yeah, seems like I've done nearly everything. Back to the start then. Yeah, those are the things on unicycles. Okay, so that was quite difficult. The fact that there's 3 rock signs here kind of implies to me that there's going to be a lot of them if I go through there. I don't have much choice, I've got to do it, but before I do, I'm going to go and get that health kit. Oh, exactly where it was. I know it was sort of, was it up here? Yeah, there it was. Ostriches on unicycles. Yep. Shall I leave it for a surprise too, for the final boss? Oh my god. Nightmare. That's it. So, that was Merlin's Revenge. I mean, I'm not going to do it again, but that's just sort of a taste about what to expect. So yeah, you can see that it gets quite difficult towards the end. But I think that was pretty much an entire walkthrough. So I think there are only about 3 screens left that I didn't manage to do. And so yeah, that's it. That's Merlin's Revenge. At least the first one of 4. So there were a few sequels to this game as well. Anyway, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching.